Is a beautiful evening to take your dog for a walk, maybe even let them have a swim to cool off, right?
Yes, it's hot.
Yep.
I was at the beach today. Even before peak hours, it was hot out there. So it's a beautiful beach day. And yes, you'll have to take a little dip in the water to cool down and enjoy it as much as you can, because things change once again by tomorrow. It will not be nearly as warm tomorrow, and we have some active weather possible tomorrow as well. But for the rest of today, in Calgary, it's quiet. Just to the north of Calgary, Airdrie and up, those areas under a severe thunderstorm watch at this point because of the potential active weather, even for this evening. But in Calgary, it's 25. It's stunning. It's a beautiful day, but it's definitely hot. You need the sunscreen out there. Okay, your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit fifthAvVW.com. And tomorrow, a high of 23 degrees. Winds will be gusty in the afternoon, and by the noon hour, we have the potential for thunderstorm activity.
I thought that was a pretty spectacular day overall.
Right? Yeah. What a beautiful day. We had dry weather, no activity.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. It was bright. We got some vitamin D. Yeah, we need these days for sure. We also... Do we need rain this week? Yeah, we could always use a little bit of rain. We could pick up anywhere from 3 to 5 millimeters of rain over these next couple of days. So I'll show you that in the long-range forecast in just a second. But just checking out temperatures, 25 degrees at the airport, 26 downtown, 24 in Bragg Creek, and a little warmer, Irricana down through Strathmore, 27 at the moment. Get your daily dose of greens at Serenity Golf Club, just 20 minutes east of the city. And this, I believe, is Glen-approved golf weather. So, yes, our 6 o'clock sports anchor says this is the best of the best because we don't have the wind as well. Okay, 29 is the temperature in Lethbridge and into the 30s. Brooks, Medicine Hat down through Milk River. And again, calm winds. Different story for tomorrow because this weather pattern is now shifting. So we have the jet stream that's shifting down. It will open us up to this system moving in. So already that instability in much of central Alberta, and then this is tracking down the QE2. You can see it off north of Hannah as well, north of Coronation. This is going to start tracking in to southern Alberta, especially by tomorrow. So as early as noon tomorrow in Calgary, we have the potential for the thunderstorm activity. But for the rest of today, quiet in Calgary, just to the north of Calgary, Airdrie, up through Olds, Red Deer, over to Coronation. There is a severe thunderstorm watch in place. Most communities will not see this activity that far south, but there is the potential, which is why the watch is in place. So as we look at the weather pattern, this upper level weather pattern that really steers what goes on at the surface, this is going to shift to the south. That's going to open us up to much colder weather that will move in over the next couple of days, especially by Thursday, but then we'll bounce back for the weekend. So if you like the warmer temperatures, that will return for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, let me give you the hour by hour here, and really, as you can see, there's very isolated pockets as we go through the rest of today, but there is the potential up the QE2. Overnight, a greater chance, absolutely, and then through tomorrow, by about noon, that activity will likely creep all the way down to Calgary. So by the noon hour tomorrow, we have the potential in the city for showers and thunderstorm activity, and then we get a bit of a break, likely around the supper hours, and then another wave rolls back in at tomorrow night, so by 8:30. And then that will last through those overnight hours with some carryover rain through early Thursday morning. Also, this will drag in a cooler air mass. So check out the temperature cool down here, 23 degrees for tomorrow. In addition to the potential for thunderstorm and shower activity by noon tomorrow, we also will get gusty up to 40 kilometers per hour, and that will be a chillier wind out of the northwest. By Thursday, oh my goodness, just a high of 18. Showers possible in the morning up until about 8 a.m. and then things will start to clear out, but we'll likely hold on to some cloud cover. We'll be back in the 20s for Friday and back to the mid-20s by the weekend.
So the possibility of some showers by tomorrow, but in the meantime, this evening looks delightful.
Oh, delightful, yes. Yeah, enjoy as much as you can of it because July was cool and wet. We're getting back into a bit of a cool and wet pattern for another couple days after today. Now we'll rebound for the weekend, so don't worry, there's still a lot of nice weather to be outdoors in this week. But this is certainly a beautiful evening. 25 degrees is the current temperature. It's also the daytime high. It's a little above normal, at least by a couple of degrees. Okay, let's talk about the 3-day forecast here because this is the change that we're seeing. So already there's a lot of activity happening with regards to thunderstorm activity in central Alberta. Alberta. That will track in and could be arriving Calgary as early as noon tomorrow. So mainly cloudy for the morning, then active weather possible by noon and even tomorrow night as well. Through tomorrow night and Thursday morning, we could see about 3 to 5 millimeters of rain. And look at your daytime highs. They certainly cool down, just 18 by Thursday. But we'll be back in those mid-20s for the weekend. So if you miss out on this evening, don't worry. Plan something for the weekend.
Well, one step outside and you will see this is a patio night. Danielle joins us now. It's a gorgeous evening to sit outside.
Oh, it's stunning out here, Tara. Just really take a moment to enjoy it if you can, because the weather pattern's different for tomorrow in many different ways. It will be cooler, windier, a little darker, with the risk of thunderstorms. So, yeah, take these in, go for an evening walk, head out to a patio. 25 degrees is the current temperature. So, yes, we have some heat. We have relatively calm winds. We have a bunch of sunshine out here as well. Tomorrow, though, again, by the afternoon hours, by noon, we get into the risk of showers and thunderstorm activity, and the winds will pick up to 40 kilometers per hour out of the northwest. That'll be a chillier wind as well. I'll talk more about this coming up, Tara.
Thanks, Danielle. So many places across Canada, so hot, and we'll be waiting for a little bit of rain, Danielle.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, when you look out east, Toronto, so parts of Ontario and through Atlantic Canada, many communities having that humidity in the 40s. So, yeah, we're hot. Not that hot. We're more reasonable, you could say. But look at this, 31 in Brooks, 30 in Medicine Hat and Lethbridge, 31 in Milk River, and 25 in Calgary, 24 in Banff. Now, what we are looking at the jet stream and the whole weather pattern starting to shift down. So we're going to lose the heat a little bit for tomorrow in Calgary, whereas areas in the far south are going to get an extra day of heat before the cooler weather arrives as far south as Lethbridge and Medicine Hat. So tomorrow will be hot there again, but for here in Calgary, we're going to notice a difference, absolutely. Okay, here we go. We have this active weather mainly through central Alberta at this point, and around Coronation as well. Likely it won't be tracking further south than that, but there is a severe thunderstorm watch in place as far down as Airdrie. This is issued by Environment Climate Change Canada. So Airdrie, Cochrane's included in this watch. Over through to Empress, Hannah's included in this as well. Again, less likely we'll see that more active weather south of Coronation and south of Red Deer for tonight, but tomorrow is a different story. So I'm going to show you tomorrow in just a second, but I just want to show you the weather pattern that's switching. So we're going to lose this ridge of high pressure. It will remain tomorrow in that far southeast corner. Lethbridge over to Medicine Hat will still be a hot one for tomorrow, but you can see this cooler air mass that will start to move in from the north, and we're also looking at winds gusting out of the northwest tomorrow as well in Calgary, so that's going to also help things feel cooler. So for the rest of this evening in Calgary, it's quiet, but tomorrow, as early as the noon hour, we have the potential of showers and thunderstorms in Calgary and up the QE2 as well. Then that tracks off to the east. We may get a break from that activity in through the supper hours, but then we have the next wave returning tomorrow evening. And rain could be heavy at times as well with this. Again, embedded thunderstorms are possible. And so we may get anywhere from 3 to 5 millimeters of rain in the city when you count Wednesday night and through Thursday morning. We'll likely have some carryover rain in through Thursday morning as well. This is your Action Furnace 5-day forecast. 23 degrees for tomorrow. Again, a good amount of cloud cover. Winds out of the northwest gusting to 40 kilometers per hour in the afternoon, so that will also help things feel cooler. And by the noon hour, we have the potential showers and thunderstorm activity. So it won't be a day like today. Then just 18 for Thursday with showers in the early morning and then holding on to some cloud cover. But we'll get back into the 20s by Friday, and by the weekend, we'll be back in those mid-20s, Tara.
That's so great. I love that.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Well, on hot days like today, you have to pull out all the stops to stay cool.
Running. Yesterday, my life was filled with rain.
This kind of gives new meaning to hot dogs. Nobody wants to overheat, but Jazz and Sage have figured it out. They've got a solution. They get a nice little ice bath.
Oh, look at that.
People watching. They're hanging out at the farmer's market. It's all good.
I don't think they're going anywhere.
No,
I think they're there to stay for a long time.
Put up the umbrella, give me a bit of ice, and we're good to go. Well, you know it's hot out there when you see this. cats aren't usually the biggest fans of water, but these guys are keeping cool in the creek. They seem like they are no stranger to these outdoor adventures. Like they seem perfectly comfortable with this.
That is so weird to see a cat doing that.
I know.
That
They
is
usually
so
hate
weird.
the water, right?
Well, I even went in the lake today. Just, you know, telling you
You
something.
sit just like that?
Yeah.
Those cats.
Are you also not often found in the water?
Exactly.
Okay, so what about humans? How are they staying cool? The brave ones are taking a leap of faith. Wow, competitors from around the world braved the elements and the height to take part in an international waterfall jumping contest in Bosnia.
That's
the
high.
dive at Pliva Waterfall measures 20 meters. This is the 10th year of the event.
I think I'll do the ice or the creek.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna sit in the creek and
Just in
watch
the creek.
this,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, I'm not leaping off the top of a waterfall. No.
Skywatch weather camera. What a stunning day today. This was summer. You know, we finally felt a little bit of that. And summer will make its return by the weekend, but for the next couple of days, it won't feel like it felt today. You know what I mean? It's going to get cooler, windier. A little rain again. 25 degrees is the current temperature. Today's daytime high, a little above normal for today. Way above normal off to the east in Toronto and through Ottawa, Montreal corridor up to Fredericton and many of these communities with the humidity in those mid-40s. Yeah, that's too hot over there. We're nice hot over here. 25 degrees the high so far today. Again, current temperature in the 30s though. Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Brooks, Milk River at the moment. And for the far southeast corner, even Lethbridge over to Medicine Hat, they'll have another hot day for tomorrow. But then things will cool down. For us in Calgary, it's going to cool down for tomorrow. You'll definitely notice a difference because that active weather that's just to the north of us will track in. We could even see thunderstorm activity as early as noon, shower and thunderstorm activity as early as noon tomorrow, and the winds will pick up. That'll be a wind out of the northwest, gusting up to 40 kilometers per hour, so there'll be a chillier breeze, absolutely. Your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fix right or it's free. Let's take a little dance around to look at temperatures for tomorrow. And yes, showers and thunderstorm activity, Salmon Arm and through Golden, temperatures in those mid-20s. Just 16 is a high in Edmonton for tomorrow. We'll still hold on to the 20s in Calgary, 23 degrees, 26 for Drumheller, and there you go. Still hot, but very windy. Lethbridge over to Pincher Creek, Crozes Pass could see gusts up to 80 kilometers per hour for tomorrow. Tara?
It's going to be some good golf this week. Not the greatest weather, but not the worst either. I mean, it could be, we've had a lot more rain than is coming our way.
Yes, just 3 to 5 millimeters possible.
That's okay.
By tomorrow afternoon through Thursday morning. Not a big deal in comparison to what we had. So 23 degrees for tomorrow. That 23 degrees, though, comes with more cloud cover tomorrow. Chillier wind out of the northwest, gusting up to 40 kilometers per hour. So it will be windy in Calgary and even windier south of Calgary, where Lethbridge over to Pincher Creek, Crozes Pass could get 80 kilometer per hour gusts. So yeah, it's a windy day for tomorrow. It's a cooler day, and the chance of thunderstorms arrives in Calgary by the noon hour. 18 degrees by Thursday, but we bounce back to those mid-20s by the weekend. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. This is from Roy Miller near Diamond Valley, and this just shows the rain that's on the way, you know?
This is looking ahead to tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
Peeking the window to tomorrow.
Yes.
Thanks for your company. We'll see you tomorrow.